What's cracking, people? Yo, you know who it is? It's your boy AK. So today I'm gonna be doing a video that to me is of major importance. Reason being, I see it around in my world. I see a lot of people going through life. I don't know if they actually take account of it. I can only speak about myself. So for now, I'm just gonna. This vlog is about me, and like my experience. This is just my opinion. I'm entitled to an opinion, so this is just my opinion. I'm not against anybody's opinion. With that, just saying, just to clarify. But this video that I'm about to make is basically gonna summarize why I decided to quit smoking weed. All right, so just to get straight into it. So I've been smoking weed for, I would say, about 4 to 5 years. About 4 to 5 years consistently. I would say almost on a daily basis, if not actually a daily basis. So I've been smoking for about, like as I said, that many years. And me personally, I have nothing against weed. Weed has actually helped me on my journey of growth. I've gone through a lot of experiences where weed has actually been a source of comfort for me. My last time smoking was last night, just to be honest with you. This video, I was supposed to make it since last year. I was supposed to be off of weed since last year, and I'm doing it now. So it was like more of a mental journey to get to this point right now, because I didn't want to make the video and then not being able to. I want to be true to what I'm saying, you know. I want to like actually be speaking the truth, you know, because I don't know, that's what my channel is about. So as I mentioned, I was supposed to be doing this video since last year. From that time till now, I've been off and on of weed. Sometimes I'll be consistent with my off time, and then like something will pop up and I'll make an excuse. And I don't know, it kind of got scary for me where my mind started making excuses for why I should be smoking. Then I kind of realized that if that's the case, yes, I have the mental power over it, but me making excuses kind of makes it fall into the category of an addiction. And as much as I don't want to call it an addiction, it is what it is, because I don't know, I train my mind to be powerful or be strong. If I'm going through hardship, I don't look at it. So like, you know, I've been training my mind to be strong, but then now when I see something that I love is basically telling me, nah, I shouldn't quit it, when I want to quit it personally, but my mind is like, nah, don't do it. I realized there's an imbalance there, you know. So I went through a year of getting to this moment right here, getting to this point right here where I could fully, confidently, strongly believe in what I'm saying right now, that I'm actually gonna quit weed, which for me is major, as I mentioned. I'm now 23 years of age. As you guys saw, my last video where I actually expressed myself was Ground Zero, and a year after that, which is right now, I would basically look at it as I grew a lot mentally. I understand myself more. I'm more connected to my true nature, and I learned that by being on and off of weed. I come to the realization that when you smoke weed, they say, yo, let me get high, but in actuality, you're lowering your vibration. That's just my opinion. That's just what I've scientifically in my head realized. This is just my psychological analysis, so to speak. It lowers your vibration. It's not your truest nature. If you look around in nature, you look at birds, you look at everything has its own natural frequency that it vibrates at, or its natural state that it's at. And because it's at that natural state, it adds to the beauty of the whole. Or like, you know, when you look around nature, nothing is off balance. And for me personally, for me to really be serious about my life, serious about all the accomplishments that I have to accomplish, I see myself being my truest version to get it accomplished in the most precise, perfect, sure, I'll go for the most perfect strategy or perfect way possible. For me, when I smoke weed doesn't affect me on any level. I would say it slows me down. It also messes up my precision, to be honest with you. And if people don't want to accept that as a fact, then that's up to them. I'm just speaking my truth. But for me personally, I find it affects my precision. Like I'll be making like silly mistakes. I'll be forgetting simple details. I won't be as detail oriented as I am when I'm not smoking, or like when I'm sober, which is like right now. Like it even affects my flow state. I remember before I started smoking weed, I was like so fluent in my dance to the point where my emotions and my motion could connect, you know what I'm saying? Weed, now I would say it subsided my emotions to the fact where I have to try to feel versus me feeling naturally. Now I have to like strive for a feeling, and I don't know, I can't accept that for myself. As I said, I'm 23, and what I'm aiming to create is a legacy for myself. So I have to take necessary steps as I see fit. Personally right now I'm even writing a book, and for the reader's point of view, I would think it would make sense for me to express my true expressions versus my high thoughts in a book. You know what I mean? Because in a book, it kind of it touches you. It's your soul to paper. It's like you're translating your soul onto paper. And I see that for myself. This is how I'm writing right now. I don't know, I'm very passionate about what I do. So it's like I'm translating my soul onto paper. And what better service can I do to my readers than to actually transfer my actual soul onto paper, my actual truth onto paper, versus what I feel in a moment because I heighten my feelings or I heighten my emotions. It's not true. And right now in the world, self-love is like the biggest thing out right now. Everyone's talking about loving themselves better, like treating themselves better, actually recognizing their worth and all that type of stuff. And you know, some people always have that saying, yo, I like my drunk self better, or I feel better when I'm high. That's kind of effed. Sorry for the language, but that's kind of effed. It's basically you saying that you don't love yourself, because if you can't love yourself when you're sober, why are you getting high? Why are you drinking? Why do we gravitate towards these methods of, you know, easing our pain, so to speak? I don't know. In my experience thus far, because I make music as well, I dropped like 2 albums, I translate pain into music. So for me personally right now, I prefer to translate that pain into creativity in general. Like right now I'm making a video, so translating into creativity in general versus subsiding it. Like I find pain is necessary for growth. Pain is necessary for you to identify who you are, because we live in a world where a lot of people are lost. Because we have so many distractions, we're not allowed to basically connect to our true selves. They don't want us connecting to our true selves. So what else can you do but actually connect to your true self? And that's kind of the journey I'm on right now. As I mentioned, my last time smoking weed was yesterday, so I'm not trying to be hypocritical, it's just the truth. And before that, probably like 3-4 days I missed, and then, you know, so it's like it was on and off. But me smoking last night, what I did, because quitting weed isn't easy, I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Quitting weed isn't easy. It's like having a girl that you really love, but she's toxic for you. And as much as you acknowledge the fact that she's toxic, you still have to take that step to say, yo, let me let this go, because it's not beneficial for my growth, it's not beneficial for me, period. You know what I'm saying? But taking that step is not always the easiest step to take, because for me, what I had to do is mentally dislike weed. To kind of illustrate that, growing up, I never liked tomatoes, same shit. Sorry, yeah, tomatoes, same thing. I never liked tomatoes growing up, but as I got older, I decided I want to become a vegetarian, or I might go vegan. I don't know yet, I'm still deciding, but I'm pursuing that course right now. And tomato is a veggie or fruit, but it most times go with like your salads and shit like that and stuff like that. So me now not liking, I'm telling you, like I literally dislike tomatoes, like period. You can't get, yo, I there's one time,
Yo, so this one time at band camp, yo.
like I got baby, like this was like when I was a kid, I was being babysat, and I ate everything on my plate but the tomatoes, my G, but the tomatoes. My babysitter's gonna watch me and tell me I can't get up from this table until I eat tomatoes. My G, I gagged eating the shit, bro. I gagged eating it, bro. That's how much I dislike tomatoes. But me working on my mental strength, right now I eat tomatoes, because I overlooked the fact that I don't like the taste, and now I address the fact that this is very good for my health. So sometimes doing what is right isn't something that you would like to do, but it is what is needed to be done. And that's kind of what I did with weed, because I don't know, I try to have a lot of control over my mind, because the power of the mind is very, 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 very major. For those who do not know, so your mind is your best friend. So I programmed my mind to build up a sort of dislike for weed. So my odd times getting high, for example, in my mind, I created a statement. I was like, I smoked, but I didn't like it. Stuff like that, to offset my cravings or offset my excuses, because my excuses started to weigh out my justification. Like, it's that strong, you know what I'm saying? So like me now, I had to do something like that, where in my mind I would feel like I want to smoke, and then I would say to myself, I smoked, but I didn't like it. So now I'm programming my mind differently. And now the last time I smoked, now I was at a point where I completely rejected it, because I loved myself more. I loved my natural state more than my elevated state, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? And that was powerful for me, because that means what I'm doing is working. That means that I'm actually connecting to myself. I'm actually loving myself more. I'm actually being more expressive of my truest nature. And for me, that's major, you know? And discipline for me, I would say, would get you anywhere in life. And if you can't control a simple thing as saying, yo, I don't want to smoke, or I want to smoke, then you can't control a lot of shit in life, because what you see in your world is a reflection of what you are inside. And it's always balanced, as above so below. What you give, you get back. But yeah, as I was talking about discipline, discipline is major for anything in life. With proper discipline, you can accomplish anything. Nothing is impossible. So me working on that aspect of my life is me disciplining myself, so that when bigger challenges come in my way, I could easily, not even easily, but at least have the power to say, yo, I could overcome. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in taking losses, so I can't say that weed overpowered me. I find that's gonna weaken my being, and it's gonna weaken my mindset. So like, me taking the stand is basically me saying I'm more powerful than what is in front of me, you know? And I think when people actually tune into their real power, the world of itself could be a better place. A lot of things to get done, you know? You can get stuff done. You have more confidence. You believe in yourself more, you know, because you know what you can accomplish, you know? Like, jeez, I don't know. But as I said, this is like, no offense to weed, like, yo, weed is lovely, bro. Weed is godly, so to speak. Weed is godly, bro. Like, I've learned so much, but like, at a certain point, you kind of have to let go of the hands of like your teacher, so to speak, and actually face the world for yourself, you know? Like, if I got demons, I want to be able to say, yo, I could face my demons on my own, not only when I smoke, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people only feel happy when they smoke, and like, shit, that's kind of sad, but like, it's the world we live in. The world we live in is filled with a lot of pain, and as I said, it's just channeling that pain to create light in whatever aspect you want to create it, whatever way you want to create it, because geez, there's so many things you can do in this world, bro. Look how many trees grow on a daily basis. So yeah, bro, we could still do a lot more on a physical realm as well too, bro. But as I said, I don't know, being true to myself for me personally means that, like, for example, when I'm drunk, I'm not me, because, you know, it's not me. But like, I think being true to myself, that's like one of the best things I can do for myself in general in life. If I do decide to like get like in a serious relationship, I want that person be their truest self, you know? Like, I want the truth from them so I can understand who they are, etc. So it's the same for me. I gotta be what I want to see. If you want to see change in your world, you gotta be that change, you know? It starts with you, you know? And that's just where I'm at right now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. I hope this video can give someone strength to at least overcome what I was striving to overcome as well. And if it did, hit the like button, of course, you know, of course. And, you know, subscribe. More content coming soon.